Peace, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. Welcome back to another reading. I pray you're well. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the tribe if you have not already. I'm sending you peace, healing, love, and prosperity, also health and wealth. So this is actually for Scorpio, all right? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or wherever you have the beautiful sign of Scorpio in your chart. You may find some messages in this reading. I appreciate all your love. I appreciate your support. Like, shares, comments, and subscribe. You're truly appreciated. And keep it up, okay? I'm here and keep up the good work. So, Scorpio, you could be being congratulated at this time, or you could be being recognized, or, told you're doing a really great job. This could be at work or in a relationship, or you could be just patting yourself on the motherfucking back. You feel me? But I do have a download for you, Scorpio. All right. Some of you guys, you have a difficult decision to make. And with that difficult decision is going to come a difficult conversation. Okay? Or let me rephrase that. Within this difficult conversation, there's going to be a difficult decision being made. So there's a huge emphasis on already putting yourself in a mindset that whomever is on the other side of this conversation will not be happy. Okay? They're going to have to deal with that. That's not for you to deal with, Scorpio. Okay? There might be a period where you and this person aren't talking. Okay? That was just right there, and it just flowed with the channel message. But whatever the case may be, Scorp, you have to remember you're putting you first. When you speak up for yourself, when you set boundaries, and when you lay down the law, that is showing people how to treat you and respect you. And it lets people know you don't play about yourself or the people you love. And that's just that on that. There may have been instances, times, places, people, whatever, who thought different. But there's a new sheriff in town. And that's just that on that. So let's see what's coming in with this conversation. What's being healed? Because these cards essentially speak about blockages. So these cards may represent what may have been blocking you to have difficult conversations or to make difficult decisions. Okay? You have too much work. You tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse not to get involved. So some of you guys, Scorpio, you may have been the type to take the easy road out, or the road less traveled, or you're non-confrontational. You may have an avoidant communication style. Trust me, I get it. But right now, there's something that you need to face. As Scorpios, we tend to just get rid of people when their energy isn't in alignment. But this situation calls for a sit down. Okay? Before the actual dismissal here. Yeah, because some of you guys already know whoever this is, they're going to play the victim. Or this have been you. You've been putting yourself in a victim mentality when really you're the victor. You're the abundant one. You're the strong one. You are the one with all the power. So you could have been placed in this victim mentality when you were a child, and now it's showing up in your adult life. Or whoever this is, they're going to play the victim. Yeah, you feel helpless to change your love life, but you can change whenever you want. So this could have to do with the difficult conversation with a lover. It doesn't just have to be a lover, but that is a possibility here, is what I'm seeing here. And some of you may have been holding on, feeling hopeless, You could be, fixated on a certain relationship or the way a relationship is going. You don't want it to change, but you are the master of your abilities. You are the master manifester. So you can change something whenever you want to. Some of you guys are getting from underneath someone's dictatorship. And that's just that on that. All right. You got too hard. So you got too much and too hard out here. All right. It says you believe that it has to be hard, but it doesn't. Let love flow naturally in your life. For some of you guys, you could be making this difficult decision because whoever this is or whatever this is causing a blockage in your love life here. Some of you guys are ready to just stand up for your family and move on and create your own family legacy, lineage, memories, all that shit. Leaving behind old self-beliefs or old negative beliefs like that you may have been programmed to believe since you was in your mama's belly. Then you have comparison. Comparing is unfair. Leave the past behind and see your new love for who they really are. So yeah, this could definitely have something to do with love. Some of you guys may definitely find it difficult to move on. Yeah, you could be holding on to somebody because you feel like, they're the cream of the crop, or they're the best you've ever had, or the best you will ever get. Okay, for some of you guys, it's difficult for you to find true love or attract true love because you keep comparing them to an ex, which is unfair. Okay, the new person coming into your life should not have to pay for, what someone else did. And that's just that on that. Some of you guys could just be comparing yourself to other people. Maybe you're watching people start families, get married, have kids, start businesses. Okay, and you're comparing yourself to these people, or you're criticizing yourself here. You have criticizing your partner is driving them away. Focus on their good qualities. All right, so you could be criticizing your partner, or this could be a blockage, or this is what is coming in. This is a part of their release after having this difficult conversation. Okay, you're no longer going to be criticizing your partner or vice versa here. Okay, some of you guys are due for a social media break. All right, I'm also hearing it's time to take a mental health day. Okay, so if you work in corporate or whatever you do, it's time to take a day solely for you. No phone, no TV, no electronics, like more so no scrolling. Okay, something about an overload of dopamine here. Let's see what else, Scorpio. I pray this is helping you or bringing you some sort of confirmation here along your path. Give me more here to clarify this spread for Scorpio, please. You have the 5 of Cups. I told you it's going to be difficult. Somebody could be feeling like you're going to choose somebody over them. Oh, yeah, you got the Tower. You could be having this conversation with an Aries or another Scorpio. The 5 of Cups is Scorpio energy as well, but whomever you are I hate when I say that like that. Whoever you're having a difficult conversation with and needing to make a difficult decision with, they're not going out without a fight. All right. To somebody, this means war. All right. And they're driven by their emotions. Somebody may go and drink a lot. Okay. Find a way to cope in regards to something ending or some sort of upheaval. This could be a conversation about getting a divorce as well. You could have recently, caught somebody cheating or emotional cheating. You got the King of Cups here. Like I said, it could be another Scorpio or Cancer or Pisces. But I feel like this is bringing you like some strength, like courage. Like you're going to feel so fucking good. Like it may be a tower for someone else, but it's liberation for you. Like you're the King of Cups. Literally, you're in the upright. You're sitting on your throne. You're in your power. You're feeling good. Okay. Look, and then you have the Five of Cups. Somebody is in their feelings. There will be mixed emotions. I'm telling you, somebody is feeling left out in the cold because you're leaving them behind, or you're ending something. You're dismantling something here, and you're going to rebuild somewhere else. And this may leave somebody feeling left out or financially debilitated, or somebody who may grow ill from this, or you know what I'm saying? But this is going to show how much somebody was codependent to you. If somebody feels like they can't make it without you, it's something about they should have thought about that before they did what the fuck they did. It's the reason why you walking away. Nine of Pentacles, honey. Rolling solo dolo. Independent, fearless, abundant, wealthy, resourceful, happy, driven, tenacious, beautiful, like damn, 10 of Pentacles. Whoocha. I just heard somebody was getting over like a fat rat. It's over now. Move over. It's my turn now. Sorry. And I don't even use that word, but you got the King of Pentacles. You could be in the same sex relationship. I just have to say it because, you know, what the cards are representing, but you don't have to be. I feel like this is bringing in some sort of balance as it pertains to your practicality and your spirituality as well. Like with something falling apart, you're able to build yourself back up the way you want to build yourself back up, Scorpio. You're able to spend your money the way you want to spend your money, Scorpio. Invest your money into what you want to invest your money in, just period. There could be an argument about revamping an estate or a family home. Like there could be an argument about this. Like somebody wants to save the home and keep the home in the family, and then you're like, no, you want to keep the home. You want to salvage it. You want to reconstruct it. There's somebody else who is against this. You got the Queen of Wands and you have the Star. We have Aquarius energy here strong. Aries, Leo, Sag. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody's pissed off, Scorpio, because you're able to make all the decisions. Nothing is finalized until you finalize it, until it's ran by you. Okay, you're the one that brings in the motherfucking bacon. And I'm not sure who the fuck this is that wants to attempt to strip this from you. But whoever it is, hold on, Squirt, a car fell. The High Priestess in reverse, they about to be revealed, honey. Because they're going to be flat on their ass without you. When you walk away, you're going to be rising as the star you are, going towards your north node. And whoever this is, they're stuck. They're angry. They're upset. They're belligerent. They're talking shit. They're going off. They're gossiping. Could be a Pisces. Okay, they're, like I said, there's mixed emotions here. They're up and down. Like you're causing a tower moment for somebody because you're standing on business here. Just period. Yeah, you got the Seven of Pentacles. It can have something to do with an investment, judgment. You're calling judgment on a situation. You're pulling rank. You could have been letting people slide and get away thinking that they was really running shit for a long time until something may have caused, yeah, the Three of Swords. Something is causing you to finally be like, you know what? Enough is enough. Three of Swords. Enough is enough. I'm hearing that song. Who do you think you are? Mr. Big Stuff. You're never gonna break my heart. So the Three of Swords could mean, a heartbreak in love, a betrayal in love. It could be in friendship too, family, whatever. But this is definitely giving me a mistress coming towards you, talking some sort of shit. And this may be why you're pulling out in regards to investing with someone, especially if it has to do with a lover. Because essentially somebody is using you for your resources, Scorpio. Yeah, you got the Death card here, bottom of the deck. Whole time this person had a Pisces or they had a mistress, you know what I'm saying? While you're rising, being recognized, healing, growing, assisting others on their journey, sharing your story, being pure-hearted and kind, a humanitarian, they dealing with some old slumlord, slumbag, lame hoe that's down in the trenches. You feel me? It's like, oh my gosh, why, bro? Why? It's like this person, it will leave y'all house. You know what I'm saying? A mini mansion, 4 or 5 bedroom crib, pool in the back, kids got their own room. Like they leaving the comfort, the comfortability of luxury, and they going to fucking play with the rats in the alley. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. The Empress. I cannot make this up. Oh, excuse me, the Emperor. Either way. Big Daddy, Big Mama, stand the fuck up. You could have Aries in your chart, Scorpio, or you could be in Aries watching this with Scorpio placements, but you pulling rank and you calling the shots. You standing on business. You letting everybody know what it is and what it's always been. What it is and what it ain't. Like somebody is being exposed here. Like this is a type of shit. If you're in a relationship with somebody, particularly a masculine, whom is not really on their shit like they're supposed to be, but you'll go ahead and give them your card or give them the money on the slide or under the table, so it seemed like they the one handling shit. Whole time you're handling shit. This could also talk about if it's involving family. Like you've been giving somebody too much power or people too much power that don't do shit for you. Don't pay your bills. Don't pay your rent, mortgage. Don't pay your car note, insurance. Don't do absolutely nothing for you. Don't check on you just to see how your day was. None of that. None of it. And you've given them too much fucking power. And now you're taking it the fuck back. If it has to do with work, okay? You could be leaving a company and starting your own fucking business. And Two of Swords. There goes that difficult conversation, making a difficult decision. You got the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. This definitely has to do with money, resources, inheritance, legacy, a relationship. Okay? You got this, Scorpio, whoever you are. You have to remember who you are, know who you are, walk in your power. Who am I talking to today? Can we clock that motherfucking T? All right. Let's pull some last cards here. I was attempting to see where we were, but I cannot see the time, y'all. What are the closing messages for my Scorpios, please? What are the closing messages for my beautiful Scorpios? So you have fence here, the number 26, boundaries. Listen. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Period. You're setting fucking boundaries here. You're building up a fence. And anybody who don't want to get with it can get lost. And this is going to bring you joy. It's going to be a smile on your face. It ain't no sweat off your back. You're on to a new fucking journey here. Because you're ending things that no longer serve you. And this is going to allow you to morph, grow, release, and evolve. The 8th house could be very significant. You could be a life path number 2, 6, 8. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart. Yeah, you have stability here. Can y'all see that? Yeah, you can. Anchor. Yeah, you're anchoring yourself. You're staying planted here. This is going to allow you to continuously create stability for yourself. When there's outside energy that are wayward and negative and deceitful, lying, cheating, hostile, wanting to cause conflict and drama, nah, that causes instability up in the camp. You got to get rid of these squares that's in your circle. You can have Sag in your chart. The number 16 significant. The number 7. Someone's birthday could be July 16th. You have the flamingo, fun. Number 2, you could be a life path number 2. And then you have infinity, unlimited potential. Yeah, this conversation is literally going to provide you with liberation, clarity, an epiphany, a breakthrough. Yeah, and peace and harmony is coming in with this. You can do this, Scorpio. This is for the betterment of your health, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, romantically, all the leads. You have to do it. I trust you. I love you. And I support you. I love you, Scorpio. Until the next time. Peace.